When thinking about arts integration, I always like to start by asking myself, what do these two content areas have in common? In case of science and arts, the answer is a lot. There are many similarities in how both artists and scientists approach their work. Scientists approach their work using the steps of the scientific process: observation, question, hypothesis, experiment, analysis, and report. Artists also approach their work using a process called the creative process. The steps of the creative process are preparation, incubation, inspiration, verification, and execution. When we look closely at both the scientific and the creative processes, we can see that they're very similar and that they both begin with the same thing: an observation. An observation is something that the scientist or the artist sees that sparks an idea or a question that will become the basis of their work. Knowing that observation is a crucial skill and a starting point for both the artists and scientists, it only makes sense that kindergarten students learning about science for the very first time should start at the beginning with learning how to become observers. Teaching students how to become better observers sets them up with a skill they will use throughout their educational careers, not only in the science and the arts, but in so many other subjects as well. Throughout this course, we will be covering a variety of arts integration overlays designed to align with the SABES curriculum. As you will see, the arts integration overlays in this course have a unifying thread that runs throughout. That thread is teaching students skills that help them to become better observers. This concept map gives you a big picture view of the course and the arts integration connections being made. This concept map is also a great example of Brain Target 3, designing the learning experience. Seeing the big picture learning on this map makes the relationships between the art overlays and the goals of the SABES curriculum really clear. Each unit in the SABES curriculum begins with an anchoring phenomenon, which is described as an observable event that covers an entire unit, prompts questions and wonderings. Just like the first steps in the creative and scientific processes, students observe this anchoring phenomenon as a spark to get them curious, to get them to start asking questions, to get them to start wondering. In the kindergarten weather and climate unit, the anchoring phenomenon is a news video clip about how some playground slides get too hot and burn kids playing on the playground. In this weather and climate unit, students have to become observers of the world around them to figure out why the playground is getting too hot. As teachers, we know that kids are often natural observers and that we can teach students to use this skill to help them learn. Take a moment and think about your own classroom. In what ways are you already having students use the skill of observation? On the next slide, you'll be prompted to share one or a few ideas you may have in response to that question.